little while again, I have been practicing singing, and not just singing, but like the technique. And I have made a lot of progress, which I'm very excited about. And part of this concert and being in a band, singing in a band, has really tuned me into the fact that this is a part of my, I don't know, a skill set that I've kind of, I haven't paid enough attention to. It's a skill set that I haven't developed, and I didn't realize how important it was for me as a singer to be able to sing quote unquote properly. I know there's lots of different styles, but for me, properly is in a way that is not painful and is not putting any of my body parts at risk of injury. So one thing that I did for a long time was like I used to push from my chest, and it would hurt, and like I pulled a muscle here and I had to go to the doctor. Like it was this thing like, wow. Okay. And then I was practicing putting it lower and kind of like singing from the solar plexus area, which was working, but then that area got really sore, and sometimes I was still pushing in my chest. So what I've done recently is learn more about the breath support and all the other muscles that are involved, like the lower belly area and like the rib cage. Those are they called intercostal muscles? I don't know. I think that's what they're called. And the other main thing that I've been working on was keeping my larynx low. So like they say when you swallow, it goes up, right? This thing. That's where the vocal cords are. And then when you yawn, I go down. Yawn with me. And so what I have been practicing in the last few weeks is how to sing almost like I've yawned, and that stays down. So it's like, and then I start with like a and then ah. And it feels like there's no blockage, there's no tightness, and with some practice now, I'm actually able to sing a lot more freely, a little bit lower, and then when I sing high, it doesn't feel as strained. And I think once I get this coordination between the breath and then the actual voice, and then they say the vowels. There's certain vowels that are hard to sing, like eh is really hard for me. E was hard, but I learned that I have to kind of put the E a little bit. Maybe that's why opera singers sing a different way, like right? You can sing, or E is hard, but E is a little bit easier. So that is my major update. I've been singing every single day. I've been doing, my exercises in front of the piano, and they talk about so different instructors that I've been reading about, and using like lip trills. And when I do it right, it doesn't like kind of click and stop in the middle when I have the right breath support. And then like anyway, different things to like keep that placement and get the sensation, and then the breath support exercises like taking a breath, not a huge deep breath, because then all the breath wants to come out, and you don't want that to happen all at once when you sing. So we take a deep breath, or not a deep breath, take a breath, and then like out while like keeping your rib cage out and those lower belly muscles like kind of lifting. So I still want to take a huge deep breath. That's something that I have to unlearn. And then I can do like pretty well, decently. But then singing that way is tricky because it's a lot more going on than just letting out the... Anyway, that's my update for today. The concert is coming up in a little over a week, and I'll check back in probably after that, maybe before that if I have something exciting to share. But this to me is really exciting. I've always wanted to be able to sing with more power, with more range, and most importantly, with ease, without, like, it didn't, like, hurt, except that one time I had to go to the hospital. I was like, what the heck is this? But it was uncomfortable, and it was like straining, and it was pushing. And so now some moments I have that I can just sing, and I like don't even feel like I'm singing, which is like when we talk, right? We've done it so long, everything's coordinated. Unless we're like shouting really loud for a long period of time, we really don't even feel like we're talking. We don't realize it. And my singing is very slowly getting to that point too, which is exciting. So that's me. And my other song that I am almost done writing. It might be done. There's a verse of it that I might still write, but it has this really cool little, I don't know what to call it, like a ya ba ba dee da da ba ba dee da. No, I'm gonna find a way. Try this ba dee da, try that ba dee da. No, I'm gonna find a way. It has this like kind of like skipping down the road, like everything's good, singing in the rain type of, if you know that movie. It's an old movie. I'm dating myself. It's even before my time. But just kind of that like happy-go-lucky strolling, not even strolling, maybe strolling down the street, but like skipping down the street and that type of vibe that is really cool. So I think that's going to be the next one you're going to get to hear when I'm back in front of my keyboard. All right, have a great day. Hope you are doing well, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.